hit me afterwards when we walked out. But you know what? It was a tough hockey game actually for us when you get a 4-0 lead, and especially when you've only practiced twice, you get a 4-0 lead, and usually what happens is you take your foot off the gas a little bit, and that's kind of natural. And we did, which allowed them to outshoot us in the second period 14-4, but I thought we righted the ship in the third period. We got a goal to kind of, you know, take it completely out of question. But I thought we were very good offensively. I thought we were great from the red line in. I thought we were a little sloppy in between the blue lines. Defensively, we got some things we can tighten up, but when we made mistakes, Eric was there to bail us out. We probably had maybe a half dozen big saves, but a lot was from the perimeter. But you know what? For the first game back, you score 6 goals and you get a 6-0 win. You got to be happy about it. So now I'll open up to questions.
What kind of statement did the team make tonight? Not just to get a big win over a team that played it tough not very long ago, but to do it here in Console and not get daunted by the stage or anything like that?
Well, we played here before. I mean, we've got a lot of young freshmen. We've practiced here before. I think you know, I think getting an early lead was key for a hockey team, and then obviously we had a tremendous last 5 minutes of the period there, and you know, I don't think we were intimidated by the stage. I don't think we had I don't think we had any nerves. I think we just went out and we played hockey. We made mistakes. They made mistakes. Unfortunately for them, their mistakes went in the net, and you know, that's hockey for you.
And lastly, can you talk a little bit about the play of Blazek, goal and assist? Seems to be heating up for you lately.
Well, Andrew's a very good offensive player. He was a forward that we converted to defense a couple years ago, and really a great individual effort on the first goal. Went wide to the outside and beat a guy, and a nice shot. You know, he's got about 4 or 5 goals now, and he's an offensive presence that joins the offense and makes plays. You know, he's still got some things he needs to work on his end. You know, he needs to simplify his game at times because he's such a good skater. He tries to beat people too much, but he's getting it. He's starting to figure it out a little bit.
Derek, I know it's not an apples-to-apples comparison, but you've been in a position where you may be a little bit of an overmatched squad against a more experienced one in the early days of the program. On a stage like this, a game gets out of hand. As being on the other side of that coin, when it's such a lopsided store on such a big stage, what are some of your concerns, not only for what you want to see your team accomplish, but what you maybe might want to do in terms of setting tones for a budding rivalry when the score gets so out of hand like it does on this stage?
Well, I never felt comfortable or thought it was out of hand until we made it about 5 or 6-0. I mean, I think the way they came out in the second period, that was the way they took it to us in the first period at Penn State. And you know, we were back on our heels. They took it to us. Like I said, we were good offensively. We did the things that we needed to do to score, and you know, we got good goaltending. And you know, I think when you get in those situations, you have to try to stay the course as much as possible. It's human nature to take your foot off the gas a little bit, but you have to continue to try to stay the course and do what you do to be successful. And you can't get away from that. And I thought we got away from it in the second period, hence the 14-4. And then we picked it back up in the third and capitalized on some chances.
Real quick follow-up there. What do you think a result like that after a close game does for like the rivalry going forward? If there's going to be one?
I mean, it's hockey. I mean, that's hockey, and that's the way things are. I mean, who knows? We win 2, they may win the next 2. It's hockey, and you deal with it and you play on. And every year is a new year. Every year is a new team, and I like playing them. I think it's good for college hockey, and it's good for hockey in Western Pennsylvania. I think it gets a tremendous amount of exposure for our program and for Penn State, especially on a big stage. Hopefully, after next year, we're set to play next year again. Hopefully, we can continue that in future years. We'll find out.
For Eric and then Cody, guys, it's obviously satisfying Eric to have a shutout and then Cody 2 goals anywhere, but especially on this stage to be able to make over 40 saves, and then Cody to have 2 goals towards the end of the first period there. Just personally for you guys, how satisfying is it on this stage to be able to perform like that and get a W and advance to the championship game?
Well, I think you said the main thing is that we're advancing to the championship. That was our goal. So shutout, no shutout, we got the win. That was the important thing. And to be honest, I thought our start at Penn State was pretty bad, and we responded really well. So it's tough when you are down, when you're up 4-0 because the other team's going to press hard. So you expected that, but guys did a good job with the start. And I mean, it's nice. This is the first time I've had a chance to play here. It's an unbelievable rink. It's cool to put yourself in that position in an NHL caliber rink. So very nice, but happy we got the win, and we're at where we want, 7:30 tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's really satisfying getting 2 goals here. It was a big crowd, probably one of the biggest I've ever played at. And just going out there and being actually a full team effort in the first period pretty much is what it was. Everyone was clicking, and just Evan Renwick had 2 good shifts right there to get two nice assists with my 2 goals.
As players, going into this game, you had did very well.